Next on The Toy Hunter.
Wild Stallions!
I'm headed to Heartland, USA, Cincinnati, Ohio. Very cool. It's like an obstacle course, home to Kenner toys in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. This is truth in advertising, my man.
Wow.
This is very cool. What are you thinking for the lot?
14, you got a deal.
What?
$1,200.
How much?
$1,000?
500.
How about 10 bucks each?
Wow.
I know what it is just by smelling it. This is stuff that you can't find.
That's crazy.
I'm Jordan Hembrow. They call me the Toy Hunter. Oh, man! This is where you've been hiding everything. I've been collecting and dealing toys for over 25 years. Oh, I just had a little toygasm. I scour the country, and I dig deep. Do you know how much I can get for this?
Whoa.
Out of a box of junk.
If there's a fortune hidden in your toy chest,
I just touched a $17,000 toy.
I'll find it. These may be toys, but this ain't child's play. This week, I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. One of my favorite stomping grounds for vintage toys. This was Kenner's headquarters, where some of the most popular toys in the 70s and 80s were created. Stuff like Star Wars action figures, the Superpowers collection, and the real Ghostbusters. A lot of people who worked at Kenner Toys still live out here and still have a lot of their old toys all like clustered in their garages and attics. I'm on my way to see my friend Ed. Ed was a designer at Kenner Toys. Even though I've known him for years, I've never seen his stash of toys, and he tells me he has an attic filled with stuff. This should be good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. What you doing?
I'm Ed. I worked at Kenner for 20 years as a product development design engineer. Got the sound unit out of an Imperial Troop transporter from 1980. That old Star Wars sound. Ah, cool.
Oh, man, what are these? I know what these are. This is classic Ghostbusters
Absolutely.
from Kenner.
Yep.
It looks like me in the morning.
It does.
I look like this, actually.
What?
Tell me you have more than this.
Absolutely. I got a lot of cool
do
stuff
you?
up in the attic.
Is it dangerous?
I'm gonna let you go up first, all right?
I hope my health insurance is paid up. This is incredible. This is why I love what I do. Oh! Attics filled with toys is like an obstacle course. Everywhere you look, there's vintage goodness all around. This is like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know, like where they have all the boxes and everything. Q*bert.
Q*bert.
Q*bert was like a really popular 80s video game, and he'd have this little cool thing, he'd bounce around the little squares and change colors and everything. These are not worth that much. $20 for the box.
I think that's fair.
Love you. Thank you.
Keep your feet on the wood over there.
I know, I can't even see anything. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Now I can see.
There you go.
Don't worry, it's just my head. All right, I found something cool.
What'd you find?
I don't even know yet. Oh, this is very, very cool. Oh, it's Bill and Ted from the movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It was done in 1989. I saw this movie like 3 or 4 times in the theaters. It was about two like rock and roll slackers that traveled through time and everything. Keanu Reeves was in it. Alex Winters was in it. This was Alex Winters.
Yep.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Excellent! This is like a classic cult favorite. You got this guy.
We got
Theodore Ted Logan. Bill S. Preston.
Absolutely.
Esquire.
Bogus!
Dude, I gotta tell you something, man. You have something no one has. You've got Napoleon, who's one of the figures Bill and Ted meet on their excellent adventure. I don't think they did him.
You know, I think you're right.
You've got a hard copy prototype. You've got the painted approval sample to an action figure.
Yep.
These didn't come out. Translation, it's really rare. I gotta have this set.
Well, okay, let's see.
I'm thinking 400 for the lot.
Including Napoleon?
Here's the thing. This is a really cool toy, but there's nothing actually driving the demand for Bill and Ted toys right now. I want to take them all, yeah.
About $600, and I keep them long enough to get digital photos.
Yeah, 600,
All
okay?
right. All right.
Wild Stallions!
Here you go. Mask, Laser Command. This is one of, like, the last toys they made, okay? Really, really hard to find. Mask stood for Mobile Armored Strike Command, and they fought Venom. It was sort of like sort of a mashup between like Transformers and G.I. Joe. It was one of the later toys released in the Mask line and actually saw limited distribution. You work on this line?
Yep, I designed the crate that turned into an aircraft.
Because of the makeup of the toy, the cost was high, so it had to be set out at a higher retail. Is this something you're thinking about getting rid of?
It's the only one I have left, and I worked on that thing, but what is it worth?
It's got some damage here. What about $60?
Jordan, I would like $70 for that.
Okay, 70 bucks. Owning the toy does not make you a member of Mask.
What do you got?
I had this when I was a kid.
Did you really?
I did. You put like a bar of soap in there and you rub them along your body. Makes bath time fun. You know what this is? This is truth in advertising, my man. Will you sell to me for me?
I'll do 20.
20?
Yeah.
20
I'll do
bucks.
that for you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Wow.
What do you got?
You have so been holding out on me, man. This is awesome. I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio, up in my friend Ed's attic. It's like an obstacle course. How do you even get in here? Checking out his stash of toys, and I just came across something that I never expected to find. Wow.
What do you got?
This is awesome. Packaging samples for Jurassic Park. You got like a box of dinosaurs. These are all samples.
Early shots, prototypes.
Prototypes are always the unknown. They're like the X factor. You never know what they're truly worth until you put them out on the market. This one, this is a Triceratops. They didn't even produce this when collectors go crazy. Not only is it Jurassic Park, not only is it a movie that's like almost 20 years old and is like really, really popular, they're dinosaurs. Dinosaurs have a universal appeal. Just like the dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park movie. They bust through buildings and rip each other apart. There's a reason they've been around for like millions of years, because they're popular. It's one of those sleeper lines. You're thinking, it's not Star Wars, it's not Batman, but when you look for it, you can't find it anywhere. And when you find it, the stuff is really, really expensive. What are you thinking about for the lot?
I'm thinking 600.
How much?
I don't know, $600? So am I high?
I'm thinking more like $2,000.
$1,000?
These are prototypes. It's the unknown. You just don't know what to ask for something like this.
Crazy.
This is stuff that you can't find.
That's crazy.
Ed's attic was a gold mine. The Mask Laser Command I picked up for $70, and I think I can sell it for more than $150. I paid $600 for the Bill and Ted action figures and prototypes, and I need to get at least $1,000 for them. But my favorite buy of the day was the Jurassic Park prototypes. I actually upped my offer to $2,000. I'm not sure who I'm gonna sell them to yet, but I'm hoping I can at least double my money on these. With the other toys I picked up, I stand to bring in $3,500 or more. I've got some great stuff. Thank you. My buddy Rob used to work at Kenner, and he's coming with me on the next dig. He's got a lead on a guy who's moving to Florida and has a barn full of toys, and he's looking to sell.
Oh,
I hope this lead pays off.
I got a good feeling, man. I think we're gonna find some awesome stuff.
I hope so. This guy's like a land baron. Don?
Yeah, and my name is Don. I've been collecting most all my life. Coins, toys, movies, magazines, you name it, I'm a collector of it. I got a barn out in the back.
Wow. Look at this place.
Everything I own is for sale.
You have quite the collection, Don. I'll start here, you start there, I guess.
Okay.
Keep digging. Wait a minute. This is very cool.
Love Teddy Ruxpin.
Okay, but wait a minute. But this is even cooler.
Oh, man, you got Grubby?
I got grubby. Let me talk about Teddy Ruxpin for 1 second. He was like this talking teddy bear. You'd put a cassette, and he would be electronic, and his eyes would move. And he'd be like,
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin. Can you and I be friends?
what was so cool is you could actually, I think, hook Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby up
Yeah,
together, and they would talk.
There's nothing in the world like a good friend.
You can say that again.
They would tell a story together.
Absolutely.
Which was great.
Teddy Ruxpin was way ahead of its time because of the animatronics it used to make it work. and it scared the out of me. What are you thinking on these? I would like them both, because they got to stay together.
25 each?
What do you say, 40 on the pair, 20 apiece?
That works.
Thank you, sir.
Tight squeeze.
That's it. That's it, baby. Tight squeeze.
What is tight squeeze?
It was nothing. It was a strap. It was a giant belt that you would belt onto your companion, and you just had to squeeze. It came out in 1967 at the height of the sexual revolution.
It looks like a high school dance.
It does, actually does. Look, this is like prom. It was in direct competition with Milton Bradley's ever-popular Twister.
I was going to pay money to see this. You're doing it for free.
Help, Don, help.
Squeeze, Don. What do you want on it?
$20?
Now you're putting the tight squeeze on me. $10, and I'll take it home and play it with my wife.
It was worth that. Just watch you two do it.
These are great. The Shogun Warriors. These were a toy line in the late 70s by Mattel. I think they did 4 or 5 of them, one of them actually being Godzilla. Godzilla! They had all kinds of cool accessories, rotating saw blades, axes, shooting fists and missiles. I mean, this is a cool toy line, Don. Is this something you'd sell?
Sure will. Double my money, make it $10.
$10, I'll jump all over that, Don.
You
Thank you so much.
One of my favorites, Lord of the Rings. That one animated movie, okay, the classic Ralph Bakshi, it spawned a very successful toy line. The toys remain some of the most collectible on the market today. The object of the game is to maneuver past enemies, collect these rings, and be the very first player to reach Mount Doom with at least one of the rings. Is it $20 okay?
That'll work for me.
Wow, these are cool. This was Mattel's classic Battlestar Galactica line, okay? It was out in the 1980s. Really, really popular toy line, okay? What a lot of people don't know is that they did a running change during the production run. The originals had a missile firing out of the front. It was a projectile. Watch. Now you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you're a little kid playing with that, it's very easy to sit here and kind of like look at it like a kid, and boom, you hit yourself in the eye.
You can put an eye out, yeah.
Safety commissions got involved and quality assurance got involved. And what happened is they did a modified version. It didn't pop out at all. It made the sound and everything, but it didn't pop. Yeah. Finding these toys right now from Battlestar Galactica are extremely rare because these still have the missiles.
Yeah. Well, they used to have them.
What do you want on the pair?
Yeah, make me the offer.
$10 for the pair?
How about $10 each, since you just told me how rare they are?
They're really rare. What about 15 for the pair?
You got it. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rob, isn't your anniversary coming up?
It is.
I got a gift for you.
Oh, my wife would love that.
Would she like that? This is cool. Remember Policewoman? It was like a really successful 1-hour crime drama.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Angie Dickinson played Pepper Anderson, a no-nonsense lady cop. A first for TV in the mid-70s. Hostess to Danger. That's like a classic 1970s title.
Oh, yeah.
It was great. What do you want on something like this?
$50?
That's way, way too much for me.
What do you think?
To be honest, I'm thinking maybe 15?
20.
20? Will you throw in the policewoman purse and cuff set?
Only if you wear them.
It's for me. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not for resale. It's just all for me, right?
Got it.
Just the badge and the, you know.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
good enough. Wow! Look at this. You've been hiding this, haven't you? My Toy Scout Rob and I are in Cincinnati at the home of Don, who's got a barn filled with vintage toys. And I just came across something really, really cool. Wow! Look at this! You've been hiding this, haven't you? Don, finders keepers, man. The Flintstones pitch and bowl game. Arguably one of the best toys I've found in a long, long time. This isn't 80s. This isn't 70s. This is 1960s. This is at like the height of the Flintstones' popularity. Remember when they were like on TV all the time? This is fantastic. And what it was is all the little characters were like bowling pins. And you knock them all
on
down.
a shelf and try to knock them off the shelf.
When it premiered in 1960, the Flintstones was the first ever animated primetime series on TV.
Bowling played such a strong theme in the show. Fred, he's a working class guy supporting his family. And
that's exactly what makes this toy valuable. It's truly vintage, and it's in the box and in great shape. Here's the thing. I mean, I'd probably put them out for $450. I don't know if I'd be able to get it. I might get 4.
House 2.
Okay. Yeah, $200. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Don's Barn was a toy jackpot. I paid $20 for the Lord of the Rings board game, and I'll get roughly $40 for that one. Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby sent me back $40. I should be able to get over $100 for them. The policewoman doll was a great find at $20, complete with handcuffs. I should be able to flip her for $40. The Battlestar Galactica ships sent me back $15 for the pair, and I can probably get over $35 for them. And I got the vintage Flintstones Pitch and Bowl game that cost me $200. I should be able to put it out for $450. Don, thank you so much. I got some great toys.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thanks. It was great, man.
Next, I'm meeting up with one of Kenner's first female toy designers. She actually helped develop and launch some of the top-selling girls' toys from the 1980s.
Hey, Jordan. How are you? I'm Kim. I still collect toys. And I think it just stems from my childhood and the collectability of it all and just carry that out into my adult life.
You feel like letting me rummage through some of your stuff?
Sure, you bet. All my treasures sitting down below here.
Oh, all your treasures.
Okay, here we are.
Oh, nice. I love it. Well, you know what? I guess I'm going to start with the elephant in the room, or the bear in the room.
That's Cheer Bear, right, with the rainbow tummy patch.
Kenner released their Care Bears line in 1983. It quickly became one of the most successful girls' toys lines of the 1980s, generating a TV series, 5 specials, and 3 movies. Remember the Care Bear stare?
Oh, yeah, right.
And they would inject love and happiness into, like, all the people that were grumpy that day.
Absolutely.
These are the cousins.
Yes.
Proud Heart Lion. Is this something you're interested in selling?
Possibly.
How about 45 for the set of 3?
I don't know.
All right. $50 for the set of 3. You're happy. I'm happy. I get to go home with some cousins and,
Okay.
a guy that looks like me.
I can do that.
You can do
I
50.
can do that, yeah. I can do that. Okay.
Thank you. Can I keep going?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I can smell it. I know what it is just by smelling it. Strawberry Shortcake remains one of the most collected vintage doll lines in the market today. This stuff I can sell all day long.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
They're highly collectible, but they're not that rare. How do you feel? Maybe about $20?
40 and you got a deal.
40? Okay, $40. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow, look at these. These are the miniatures. They did tons of these.
Yes.
You've got a little case here. I'm interested in this. What are you thinking about 30 bucks?
You're talking about the case Sandal 15?
You know what, with the
15?
case, I'll do 35.
Oh, that's wonderful.
This visit was a treasure trove. I picked up 3 Care Bear cousins for 50 bucks each. I expect to get about 125 for them. I got 7 Strawberry Shortcake dolls for 40 bucks, and I can probably get about $100 for the lot. I bought Strawberry Shortcake minis and a carrier for $35, and I'll probably be able to get about $70 for them. So I'm off to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, where I think I may have just found the right buyer for those Jurassic Park prototypes.
Jordan,
How's it going, man?
good, how are you? I'm Ken. Now, I haven't always been a toy collector, but I have always been a collector of something.
How you doing, man?
I'm Derek, and I used to play with the toys, and then, you know, I got older and I put them on my shelf, and that's how my collecting kind of started. We have probably 300 or 400 prototypes. What do you want to see first?
This one. Shooting them. There you go.
Reload. Shoot all, we got the T-Rex, the star.
I was in Cincinnati, Ohio, okay, with a really, really good friend of mine. Up in his attic, okay, in a dusty corner, I pull out this box. Wait do you see what I have for you?
Already recognize that.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ankyloronodon Chaos Effect, 1998.
Ankylorodon?
Ankyloronodon.
Ankyloronodon.
Compsognathus, also from Chaos Effect. Ornithosuchus, Paradonychus, Thrasher T-Rex
Thrasher
from Lost
T-Rex.
World. That was a favorite of mine as a kid.
So how do you guys like what you see so far?
Yeah.
Loving it.
So we're talking the lot here, okay? And for the lot, I'm going to need $4,000.
It's just a little steep for us, to be honest with you. I mean, it's just more than we want to go.
I'll tell you what if I were to sweeten the pot a little bit?
You got something else in there?
What if I were to sweeten the pot a little bit?
You got something else in there? Derek.
Wow. I've got twins.
Derek. Painted.
Two trikes, Jordan. You saved this one for last on purpose, didn't you?
We've
No.
never physically seen them. We've heard about them, and
Right.
I've seen a picture of one. You're holding
Right.
the holy grail of Jurassic Park.
With these included, okay, we're talking 7,000.
Do you mind if we talk about it a little bit?
Okay.
It's a lot of pieces.
It's a big investment. It's stuff we don't have.
Yeah.
What do you think? Jordan, it's, I mean, we love the stuff. 7,000 is just a big chunk of money. I'm thinking more like 5,500.
Let's split the difference. Let's do 6,000 for the lot. $6,000, and you folks get one of the finest, unparalleled collections of Jurassic Park prototypes.
I'm gonna say yes to that.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We got a deal, Jordan. Thank you.
I couldn't resist the trike, Jordan.
Thank you.
Thanks. You happy?
Okay.
I'm
More than
happy.
happy.
You happy?
I mean, this is unbelievable.
I gotta send my friend more money now. So I went to Cincinnati in search of great toys, and I found them. All in a day's hunt.